In today's lesson, you will learn about sedimentary rocks. Before starting our lesson, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Classification of sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are classified based on several factors, including the type of sediment, the particle size, the method of cementation, and the depositional environment. Some common classifications of sedimentary rocks include clastic sedimentary rocks. These rocks are made up of fragments of other rocks and minerals that have been cemented together. They are further classified based on the size of the particles, including conglomerates, large particles, breccias, angular fragments, sandstones, medium-sized particles, and siltstones and shales, small particles. Chemical sedimentary rocks. These rocks form from the precipitation of minerals from water, such as evaporites, e.g. halite and gypsum, and carbonates, e.g. limestone and dolomite. Organic sedimentary rocks. These rocks form from the accumulation of plant and animal remains, such as coal and some limestones. Biogenic sedimentary rocks. These rocks are formed from the accumulation of shells and other hard parts of marine organisms, such as limestone and chalk. Detrital sedimentary rocks. These rocks are made up of fragments of rocks that have been transported and deposited by wind, water, or ice. Pyritic sedimentary rocks. These rocks are formed from the accumulation of iron and sulfur in sediments, such as ironstone and pyrite. Plutonic sedimentary rocks. These rocks are formed from the accumulation of magma that has solidified beneath the Earth's surface, such as tuff and volcanic breccia. Clastic sedimentary rocks. Clastic sedimentary rocks are a type of sedimentary rock that is made up of fragments or particles of other rocks and minerals that have been cemented together. These fragments can range in size from large boulders to small clay particles. Clastic sedimentary rocks are typically classified based on the size of the clasts, or fragments, they contain. Some common classifications of clastic sedimentary rocks include conglomerates. These rocks are composed of large, rounded clasts, often greater than 2 mm in diameter, and are typically cemented together with a matrix of finer-grained material. Breccias. These rocks are composed of angular clasts, often greater than 2 mm in diameter, and are typically cemented together with a matrix of finer-grained material. Sandstones. These rocks are composed of sand-sized particles, ranging from 2 mm to 0.063 mm in diameter, and are typically cemented together with minerals such as silica or calcium carbonate. Siltstones. These rocks are composed of silt-sized particles, ranging from 0.063 mm to 0.004 mm in diameter, and are typically cemented together with minerals such as silica or calcium carbonate. Shales. These rocks are composed of clay-sized particles, less than 0.004 mm in diameter, and are typically composed of compacted layers of clay minerals and other minerals. Each of these types of clastic sedimentary rocks can give us different types of information about the conditions under which they were formed, including the type of source rock, the type of transportation and deposition environment, and the climate at the time of deposition. Chemical sedimentary rocks. Chemical sedimentary rocks are a type of sedimentary rock that forms from the precipitation of minerals from water. These rocks are usually formed by the concentration and precipitation of dissolved minerals in a marine or lake environment, or from the evaporation of water in a closed basin. Some common examples of chemical sedimentary rocks include evaporites. These rocks are formed from the precipitation of minerals such as halite, rock salt, gypsum, and anhydrite, when water in a closed basin evaporates. Carbonates. These rocks are formed from the precipitation of calcium carbonate, CaCO3, or magnesium carbonate, MgCO3, from marine or lake water. Examples of carbonate rocks include limestone, dolomite, and chalk. Ironstones. These rocks are formed from the precipitation of iron oxides and iron hydroxides from water. They are often found in ancient marine environments and can be a source of iron ore. Cherts. These rocks are formed from the precipitation of silica, SiO2, from water, often in ancient marine environments. Chemical sedimentary rocks can provide important information about the environmental conditions under which they were formed, such as the climate, the type of water body, and the type of organisms that were present at the time. They can also be important sources of valuable minerals, such as salt, gypsum, and iron. Organic sedimentary rocks. Organic sedimentary rocks are a type of sedimentary rock that form from the accumulation of organic material, such as plant and animal remains. These rocks are usually formed in environments where there is abundant organic material, such as swamps, bogs, and shallow marine environments. Some common examples of organic sedimentary rocks include coal. This rock is formed from the accumulation and compression of peat, which is partially decomposed plant material. Coal is an important fuel and energy source. Oil shale. This rock is formed from the accumulation and compression of shale, which is a sedimentary rock composed of fine-grained clay minerals and organic material. Oil shale is a source of oil. Limestone. Some limestones are formed from the accumulation and compression of shell fragments and other skeletal material from marine organisms. Organic sedimentary rocks can provide important information about the ancient environment and climate, as well as the types of plants and animals that lived in the area at the time the rock was formed. They are also important sources of energy and other valuable materials. Biogenic sedimentary rocks. Biogenic sedimentary rocks are a type of sedimentary rock that form from the accumulation of biological material, such as shells, bones, and teeth. These rocks are usually formed in marine environments where there is abundant organic material from the remains of organisms. Some common examples of biogenic sedimentary rocks include limestone. Limestone is a type of rock that is composed primarily of the remains of marine organisms, such as shell fragments and other skeletal material. Limestone can also contain some non-biogenic components, such as grains of sand or clay. Chalk. Chalk is a type of soft, white limestone that is composed primarily of the remains of microscopic marine organisms called coccoliths. Coquina. Coquina is a type of limestone that is composed primarily of shells, such as clam shells and other mollusk shells. Biogenic sedimentary rocks can provide important information about the ancient environment and climate, as well as the types of organisms that lived in the area at the time the rock was formed. They are also used in the construction industry for building and decorating buildings, and in the chemical industry for the production of lime and other products. Detrital sedimentary rocks. Detrital sedimentary rocks are a type of clastic sedimentary rock that are made up of fragments or particles of other rocks and minerals that have been transported and deposited by wind, water, ice, or gravity. These fragments, also known as clasts, can range in size from large boulders to small clay particles. Some common examples of detrital sedimentary rocks include sandstone. Sandstone is a type of rock that is composed of sand-sized particles that have been cemented together. Sandstone can form from the accumulation of sand in deserts, river channels, or coastal environments. Conglomerate. Conglomerate is a type of rock that is composed of large, rounded clasts that have been cemented together. Conglomerate can form from the accumulation of gravel in river channels or other high-energy environments. Shale. Shale is a type of rock that is composed of fine-grained particles, such as clay, silt, and fine sand, that have been compacted and cemented together. Shale can form from the accumulation of sediment in low-energy environments, such as lakes or oceans. Detrital sedimentary rocks can provide important information about the environment in which they were formed, including the type of source rock, the type of transportation and deposition environment, and the climate at the time of deposition. They are also important resources for the construction, energy, and minerals industries. Pyritic sedimentary rocks. Pyritic sedimentary rocks are a type of sedimentary rock that contains significant amounts of iron sulfide, FeS2, also known as pyrite. These rocks form from the precipitation of iron sulfide minerals from water, often in ancient marine environments. Some common examples of pyritic sedimentary rocks include ironstone. Ironstone is a type of sedimentary rock that is composed primarily of iron sulfide minerals, such as pyrite, and is often a source of iron ore. Sphalerite. Sphalerite is a mineral that is composed of zinc sulfide, ZNS, and is often found in pyritic sedimentary rocks. Sphalerite can be an important source of zinc. Pyritic sedimentary rocks can provide important information about the ancient environment and climate, as well as the types of organisms that lived in the area at the time the rock was formed. They are also important sources of minerals and metals, such as iron and zinc. Before we finish our lesson, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications.